Yo, oh, day 8 of the practice. Feeling the Sunday vibes. Stretching the body left and right. Kind of feeling the week's strain. Kind of doing a recap of the practice, mind, body, soul. Again, kind of just to restate. Maybe some of you guys are kind of filling in or kind of tuning in. But essentially being able to navigate this playing field that we are all in and kind of homing our mind, body, and soul to make sure that we are the best us and to understand what's happening around us and to be, I guess start to formulate and ask if this is alright or if this is not alright and what I can do and what I cannot do to, kind of alleviate or fix situations on things and be able to kind of problem solve and combat things and be able to, really understand these laws of attractions, I guess, right? Kind of negativity and positivity and, the bad and the good, right? And kind of knowing, these moments that we do and these things will have its ramifications. So again, kind of instilling that and being able to say that, I don't know, I guess in a way, maybe I might be too judgmental on myself, but kind of looking at the man in the mirror, right? And saying that, yo, I love you. I'm 100% here with you, for you, so I can be here 100% for others, for the people and things I care about, so I can give them my 100 and be able to assert that into these things. But that's kind of, been my whole, in a way, kind of foci of, this practice and being able to share this with you other than, I mean, again, it's mind, body, and soul, these three things, and touching upon, these things that I'm talking to you about. Yes, it's difficult and stuff like that, but I also think it's necessary for you to see and try to understand, and for me to shed some of these light towards these layers and depths of the mind, of the body, and of the soul, and start to be able to kind of, in a way, articulate that and formulate your own practice, right? Or formulate your own kind of foundation on these things and understanding and grasp, and to kind of solidify our knowledge, right? To be able to, I don't know, for me, it's like one thing I love waking up every day towards is being able to learn something new, and being able to have that ability of like being fascinated and, doing my research and doing things that I'm, kind of interested in, and I'm like, hey, what's, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but maybe it's not just me, and it, I mean, we are all but one, I guess, and just, again, sharing this from me to you, and how it goes from you to me. So let's get this. It's the Sunday vibes, and that is probably a good maybe like 5 minutes maybe to recap on it, but yeah. Oh, Sunday, so I'm stepping back. I'm wiping my face with all those eye boogers. Got some good rest in last night. Stretching my shoulders down, so put my hand down and stretching. I'm feeling that good stretch around, shifting my body around, saying, it's Sunday, but it's awesome, right? Kneeling down, feeling that stretch, bringing awareness to my body. Introducing the breathing technique. Choose the path that you want to breathe. You can also switch it up. And I guess elaborating a little bit more on the breathing as I go into kind of stretching my arms out like this, putting my fist down. I feel like that's great to kind of grasp, almost like if you're pulling. So that's kind of what I've been doing on that, and just stretching that out, rotating my neck. But what I was saying with the breathing is, you know, you breathe into your tensions, your pains, your aches. And if you feel like if you just need to chill there, just chill there and, you know, breathe in and breathe out and kind of try to, again, alleviate those tensions. And again, it's you being able to talk to your body and knowing how you want to breathe into those forms. And another thing with the breathing, it's kind of regulating, because that's also being able to practice your breathing. And I think if any of you guys are doing any sports out there, you know, kind of really interested into doing some professional sports, that's like everything, right? I mean, I think a lot of everything I'm doing is a lot within those bases. Like, I mean, yes, you can be good, you know, physique wise, right, body, but if you're not there mentally, forget about it, let alone spiritually. But yeah, and that's where you can see athletes in general and these things that we're in, you know, kind of excel and be on that elite level. And even the people on the elite level, not knowing that this is the elite level of being able to home in on that, you know, of mind, body, soul, and having that. And that's where kind of I was getting down on like the whole facade and notions of things and being able to know, because it's like, you know, I think everyone, all of us wants and striving for greatness, right? So it's like, all right, what do we have out there? And I don't know, for me and what I've seen, it's just like, I'm not really impressed. I haven't seen, you know, these leaderships and these things that I have seen before in our past history, but now it's just not there. It's the lack of it. And it's just, you know, I guess lack of it on the sense of, you know, pop culture, right? Or society on these things that are kind of advocated and reached upon, and knowing that you're like, you know, like, stop selling as garbage kind of thing, and stop making the world garbage within that of selling as garbage stuff. Coming through the stretch, feeling that right turn, switching over, feeling that other turn. But again, this is what we've had been going through, right? And through these motions and knowing that. So it's just like growing up with it now and knowing these things, it's like, all right, gonna work through it, you know, and everything's gonna be okay. I hope so. And I feel so. So like, let's work it out and not be so extreme, and kind of turning to the side for you, starting on my right. And again, work out through these problems. Stretch out these problems, right? Stretch out these things. So coming around, feeling that stretch as I'm kind of grabbing, almost like trying to grab out, and rotating my whole arm as I do that, and I can feel that whole kind of twist motion of my arms. Breathing that in, flowing with my breathing. Oh yeah, you can feel that kind of. I'm gonna put my hand on my waist over here, stretch that down to get my body going into that. Feeling that around my left side. And today I'm mostly breathing in through my mouth, out through my mouth kind of thing. My nose is super stuffy. It's just kind of where I'm at right now. Oh yeah. introducing that touch therapy really helping me out right now, kind of getting that stretch and that help that I need. Because it is Sunday, had a long ass week, and it's just like, and I went out last night too, and hung out a little too late on things, but it's all good. I gotta just deal with it, right? Gotta handle, do the best I can to handle this. Alright. Feeling that stretch around again. Dude, my form. Turning around. Feeling that stretch around. I guess I gotta go this way again because I'm gonna stretch out and kick. Extend my left hand all the way out. Have my palms facing up, my left palm facing up to the ceiling. You're gonna go look up as well. Stretch my whole body. Feel that stretch on my right arm, my right shoulder. Feel that on my right elbow, my whole right arm, extending it down towards my hands, my fingers. Feeling that stretch as it goes towards my foot, around my knee, my ankle, my leg, my knee, my thigh, my butt, my hips. Feeling that, stretching that, bringing it in towards center, meeting that stretch, introducing that touch therapy. Working through it, I'm working through it. Bring that, washing it away, right? Turning towards your side. My arms out to stretch. Rotate my neck because my body's telling me to look down. Come through on the wishy-washis of the leg. Oh yeah, come to the side. Feel that. And also within, your movements, there's also the layers and depths of, getting into these positions and these forms, and then almost really looking at it on that kind of theatrical, kind of almost ballet-esque, kind of contemporary dance, form. Like how you get into each position is also a thing of beauty, a thing of its own, meditation and form and practice to be able to get into that and, really moving into these forms organically versus it being kind of, forced upon or like kind of, I don't know. For I guess an example of it, a great example, it's almost like I guess reading to you guys, right, doing words of my day and having that and kind of in a way kind of sounding like Mr. Otto Roboto but not having that because it's again like not being so comfortable of reading out loud, but stretching my leg up and around, but also just kind of in a way reading out loud, like it's just not one of my fortes. So practicing that and going through it, and then also trying to get that kind of poetic aspect on things and be able to grasp those messages and hit that resonance, right? But work in progress, and again, not trying to have that forced out, but try to come organically, right? Thanks, Kuya. Got you, my man. But coming to the other side and getting that, and again, it's like work in progress. Definitely working on it. You know, I don't want to be on that automated sense. I think a lot of us, especially, you know, our genius bar over there, right? Our geek squads on things like myself, but I don't know, fine line within all those things. But what I'm getting to is, you know, really relying on robots and automation and all that, and it's just like, yes, but understand that there is that fine balance, my good people, on things. And I think balance is key, and that's, you know, sincere is about balance on that, and been on that since I was really young on things. But it's from me to you on it and where it's at. But yeah, don't want to sound like a robot, because we already got enough robots out there, and I'm all about humans, you know, love humans. Like, I want us to be the best us that we can be, and, you know, embark on our intelligence and our creativeness, our inventiveness, our everything, and we all are. It's just, you know, you gotta let it shine on it. How to go about it to the masses. Feeling that stretch, kind of, again, like moving my arms around with my stretch, not kind of doing that yin steez on it, more of a vinyasa yin. Switching my arms around, feeling that stretch. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, that right there. Introducing that touch therapy, going around my body parts, putting extra emphasis on places that I feel like, or and as well as going to places that I miss, to kind of get that full awareness and shot and stretch into those areas. Oh, feeling that stretch around my lower back as I tilt my body to the right. Just gonna chill out here for a bit. Feel that stretch. But again, you know, doing this at the comforts at my home, because I want you to be able to do it at the comforts at your home, or on your leisure. On your leisure on things, and be able to, you know, understand and grasp and be open. Well, not open, but I mean, yeah, I guess in a way open, like being able to, you know, be intrigued by it, right? And understand that, you know, I mean, what I am doing is pretty new, you know, but you're getting to it. It's just like, whoa, what is this kid doing? What is he saying? He just has issues. Ooh, I think I want to get down with that, but I mean, it's real. Like, going back to my other video, or the day before, or yesterday, one of those. But do we not all have issues? Do we all not have issues? Kind of thing. And it's like, again, working through that and not sweeping that under the rug, but really properly discomposing or recycling it, right? Because we have those options, but also be aware that what we recycle might not necessarily be recyclable, or what we throw out might not be garbage, but recyclable. Alright, feeling that stretch coming around towards you. Doing the wishy-washies with my leg. I don't know, I just started calling it that today, but I like eating my leg up, my left leg. Put my arms up to the sky. Feeling that stretch. Opening my legs and my waist around. Coming in. Oh yeah. Feeling that stretch. Oh yeah, that feels good. Feeling that good stretch on my body, shaking my leg, my foot, feeling that on my ankles. Really homing and feeling that stretch within center. Getting my posture as straight as I can, feeling that pull right of your body, kind of pulling up, out, and around. Getting those degrees of stretch on the X and Y axes. Feeling that stretch, rotating that leg around. Shout outs to all the skiers and snowboarders out there. Safe ride. Hang. But looking forward to doing some runs on the mountains. Mount Hood, what up? What's going on? Give me some snow dance, people. Let's get some pow and get down. Oh yeah. Feeling that stretch. Gonna interlock my thumbs. Then gonna just turn to the right. Feel that stretch on my whole left side. Have that breathing. Come back to center. And then rotate my body again. Feel that stretch on my right side now. Come into center. Getting down on that. Oh yeah. And putting my bed down. Kind of bending my body down. Feeling that stretch down. I'm just hanging out here. Kind of rocking my knees. Kind of opening them up a little bit. Feeling that stretch throughout. Now coming up towards with my hands. Feeling that stretch. Let me go this way. Feeling that stretch on my hammies, my hamstrings. Doing that same stretch again on my right side. And I'm pushing down towards the floor, my whole weight and gravity, and rotating my neck left and right and really getting that stretch around. Oh yeah. Just gonna be getting that stretch down on my legs. Now I'm gonna come on kneel. Just bring that kneel down. Bringing my head down to the ground. Rotating my arms around. And feeling that stretch out. Up and around on my neck. Feeling that stretch. Coming up. Walking towards my feet. Putting my fingertips towards my toe tips and just stretching my whole back. Looking right looking left. I'm just chilling out here, homing in on my breathing, feeling that stretch throughout my whole body, especially my tailbone, my hamstrings, the back of my legs. Getting that towards my heels, my foot, the bottom of my feet. I can start really feeling that kind of those tingly sensations and really get that blood and flow and that awareness throughout my whole body. Coming up slowly, chilling out here for a bit, rotating my arms, my hands out. Oh, coming up. Oh. Oh, feeling that stretch on my chest, my neck, and coming around town, taking some time for my intention prayers as I kind of got that towards my front and my explanations towards my prayers and intentions earlier today, but breathing in, channeling on that breathing, having your posture as straight as possible, and gonna go and follow up on my intentions and my prayers and have that set. Oh yeah, body's feeling pretty good. When I started this, I was just like, I was like, come on, I don't want to do the practice. But now since I did it, I'm like, yay, let me wash my face, brush my teeth, get all this set, and get my day flowing, get my projects going, and get in it. But let's get it. Day 9 of the practice. I should see y'all tomorrow. But mahalo. Peace, love, happiness, health, wealth, prosperity, intelligence. Have a blessed day. And have a blessed starting of the week. Peace.